So I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women. And that was a big shock for them considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay, then queer, then non-binary, then trans. And I think it was just a bit of a shock.
Thank God, dude.
So I tell my dad and he goes, "Well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant." And I said, "Oh, no, no, no. She would be getting me pregnant."
We've got questions coming in from...
Boss, the phones are going nuts. That was a bombshell.
Uh-oh, Piscatios. It looks like we've got a brand new orientation dropping for the left's favorite superhero and the Destroyer, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man of Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney. And now both the left and the right are extraordinarily angry after Dylan has come out and essentially said that they are straight with more steps. And we're going to take a look at the video and the potential, and the interesting outrage, because this is wild. This whole story is absolutely wild to me. And this person gets way too much attention. And again, I don't have any issue with people who have their own mental stuff. It's with companies, but this is going to wake up a lot of people. And I hope you guys are enjoying the coverage. And if you are, please make sure you leave a like on the video. I won't get you the long speech about the Father's Day gift boxes as I do in almost every video. I'm just going to say, remember to get yours. There's a link in the description below. They sell out fast. Father's Day is only 2 weeks away. So, make sure to get that. It's right here. It looks awesome. Now, you see this video.
So I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women.
Now, Dylan Mulvaney is, this may shock you, a biological man. So a lot of people are pointing out that Dylan Mulvaney is just straight with more steps.
And that was a big shock for them considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay, then queer, then non-binary, then trans. And I think it was just a bit of a shock. So I tell my dad and he goes, "Well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant." And I said, "Oh, no, no, no. She would be getting me." So I...
What? Wait, what? This can't be a new video. I suppose maybe she would be getting me pregnant. These are Western values being pushed until Mulvaney comes out. It's interesting to me. This is why you see a lot of the movement. You see, so Dylan Mulvaney, the biological man that personally destroyed a major beer brand, has come out as a lesbian so he can get women. So he is straight. So he is straight, grifter confirmed. I mean, what in the heck? I think, oh, here's a longer version.
So
okay.
I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women. And that was a big shock for them considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay, then queer, then non-binary, then trans. And I think it was just a bit of a shock.
It's probably because your parents have always known this, that you're just seeking fame, but I can't say that for sure.
So I tell my dad and he goes, "Well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant." And I said, "Oh, no, no, no. She would be getting me pregnant." And then he said, "What, do you have a vagina now?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Never say never." And then I tell my mom.
But you don't have a uterus.
And she goes, "I would just love to see you own property one day."
And based mom.
In California, that's sort of, a parent's dream. It's not having kids or getting married. It's are you able to own a house? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah.
What? Get a little bit famous so you could pick up women. Dylan Mulvaney, lesbian claim sparks outrage as TikToker seemingly comes out as straight. Dylan Mulvaney has become a topic of interest from the recent Bud Light controversy. Recently, it's an old TikTok video. I was like, okay, that's what's interesting. Okay. Has raised eyebrows in the same, the trans activist claimed that she was romantically interested in women which has left netizens under the assumption that she's a lesbian. Since the clip resurfaced online, conservative netizens have taken the internet to express their disappointment in seeing the influencer seemingly come out as straight while referring to her biology assigned at birth. The video in question was uploaded to the platform in 2022. In the same, Dylan Mulvaney can be seen sitting in their car, sharing details about personal life. What's interesting, some of the replies, internet users did not seem supportive of the 26-year-old. Many roasted the influencer online relentlessly. Some also accused Mulvaney of coming out as trans simply for financial gains and popularity. What? No, that can't be true. Others flooded the internet with offensive comments. A few reactions below. They're still trolling at this point. Here's more memes from Stephen A. Smith. An actor doing actor things for clout. What a clown. This sounds like being straight with extra steps. It is. As this person pointed out, it's all been a con job. I mean, everybody knows that. That's not surprising at all. I mean, it has been a con job. And, the fact that Dylan keeps their 5 o'clock shadow in all these pictures, that's on purpose. Everything is on purpose. All of this is purposeful. Wall Street Silver. Dylan comes out as a trans woman who's also a lesbian. So this is an all complicated way for a guy to get a little bit more famous so he could pick up women? ? I mean, he also writes, I find Dylan to be the master marketing guy. He tried gay. That didn't get enough attention. Too common, but he has hit a home run with his trans gimmick. I doubt he's actually trans. This is just more of a career move. I mean, I would 100% agree with that. Now, obviously, I can't say this as a indisputable fact. I don't know that as a fact, but this is exactly what most people expected. I mean, this is probably Dylan. I bet you Dylan has read this article 1,000 times. Look at this article. Dylan steps out to pick up an $800 Prada bikini top before heading out to Beverly Hills for laser hair removal. As Bud Light parent company grapples with losing $16 billion in market value. I mean, what? How do you know how expensive it is? I mean, I assume you pass this type of thing on. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, and like, how did you find out they were going for laser hair removal? I don't know. You see, they've taken a brand ambassador roles for brands like Charlotte Tilbury, MAC Cosmetics, Ulta, Kate Spade. Has become more notorious since posting a video dressed as Audrey Hepburn from Breakfast at Tiffany's, sipping from Bud Light cans with her face on them. It remains unclear whether Mulvaney earned any money from that video. On Saturday, she seems to flaunt her wealth holding a Prada bikini that sells for $800. Well, yeah, I would imagine these are... Oh my God, what is this?
But I have been followed on and off for the past 2 months. And usually I just try to pretend it's not happening, but today it really bugged me. And I was just going to get my laser hair removal.
Oh, I told you. I knew it.
And I was
I knew
in the
you loved
office
it.
and I walked out and I was like, I'm going to lose them. And so I turned full on Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and I'm like racing like down alleyways, and like I felt like Liam Neeson in like Taken. And I did it. I lost them. It was so exciting, but now I do think I might be addicted to drag racing and not the RuPaul kind. But it's also just funny because I think, they were trying to get a picture of me looking not great, but I feel great. And
I told you they loved it. I told you that they loved the attention. Got back in the SUV to get laser hair removal, under which a laser emits light, absorbed the pigment, the light energy. It burns off hair. I don't really understand. I think that again, this whole laser hair removal on your face, big deal. All these are very superficial changes that, I'm calling on Dylan to get the bottom surgery. I think it's time that Dylan gets the bottom surgery and really commits. Or maybe they could partner with another woke company in the United States and completely destroy them too. That would also be hilarious. The whole thing is a disaster. This is just, there will be another Dylan Mulvaney. There always will be, because there's millions of dollars in it for whoever wants to do some light facial surgery reconstruction and some laser hair removal and maybe or maybe not take hormones for a little bit. And then all of that can go away and they can just be super rich the rest of their life. It's genius. Make sure you pick up that Father's Day gift box, though. Dylan Mulvaney officially does not endorse Coffee Brand Coffee. I just want to point that out. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.